everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen, Cav's Kitchen. Today I'm making something that's truly special, okay? Some classic coconut rock buns or rock cakes. These are incredibly easy to make, super delicious, and perfect with a cup of tea or coffee. So if you love a good crumbly cake, you are going to adore these ones, okay? So just look at these beauties, guys. They are golden, slightly crisp on the outside and wonderfully soft and chewy on the inside. And guys, it's packed with that tropical coconut flavor. So with the ingredients, I'm going to use some soft flour. You can use all-purpose flour as well. Then with that, we'll use some margarine. You can as well use butter if you have that available. Then we are going to go in with some sugar, some milk. I'm using evaporated milk. You can use any milk of choice. 3 eggs. I'm using some baking powder, vanilla essence, you can omit it, and lastly coconuts. These are the ingredients we are going to use. I'll list everything in the description box with their respective measurements. You all know that in baking you need to go strictly according to the measurements or the recipe, okay? So I'll leave everything there. Do make sure to check it out. So first thing first, we need to preheat our oven, and I'm preheating to 180 degrees. This ensures an even cooking and proper texture in baked goods. So next is our baking tray. I'm going to line this with some parchment paper. Now, in the absence of parchment paper, you can always grease it with some butter or margarine, okay? Or cooking spray. Is it cooking or baking spray? One of them. It's also good to go. So we'll do that nicely and set this aside, and then we'll get into the main business of the day. Guys, it's now time to grate our coconut. Blessed are you if you already have shredded coconut, okay? Because there's so much work sometimes, but it's fun making all these things at home, right? You can also get it in shops, but usually you get desiccated coconut. Those are more finer than this one, but we want our rockies to be chewy. We want to chew the coconut in there. So this shredded one, it's better compared to the desiccated one. However, if you want to go in for that as well, those are easy to buy in shops, okay? So this is what we have here, about a cup. Will be fine. Yeah. So let's go ahead with our process. So in our mixing bowl, we are going to sift both the flour and the baking powder. Unfortunately, I missed the clip of me sifting the flour. I don't know where it went. So we just go ahead and sift the baking powder as well. I'll then combine this until it's perfectly mixed. We will now go ahead and add our margarine, okay, and then with our fingertips we are going to rub the margarine into the flour perfectly, just like you are seeing, until it resembles fine bread crumbs. Okay, that's the texture that we are going in for. Now remember, you should use your fingertips and not the palms or your palms. Okay, we do not want the fat or the margarine to melt. Also, it's advisable to use a butter or margarine that's cold, but if you don't have, just use the regular one but not melted. See how it's nice and crumbly? That's perfect, and that's what we need. We'll now add our sugar at this point and mix it thoroughly and then set it aside. Next, in a separate bowl, whisk together your egg, milk, and vanilla essence. Add our shredded coconut, mix it thoroughly until everything combines properly, and then we'll go ahead and add our wet ingredients. Now we are going to gently mix this together with our spoon, okay? I would advise that you use a wooden spoon because I really suffered using the silicone one. So use a wooden spoon until it just comes together, okay? You do not need to overmix this. You are not needing, because once you overmix, it can make your buns very tough, okay? We just want to keep them light and tender. Guys, this is a perfect dough, okay? If your dough seems a little too dry, you can add another tablespoon of milk, but it should be fairly stiff or stiff enough for a fork to stand in, just like I've demonstrated in the video. Now guys, the fun part, okay? Now we are going to drop this on our prepared baking sheets. Now do not worry about shaping them because they are rock buns into Coconut Rock, okay? They do not need to be perfectly shaped. You can just take spoonfuls of the dough and drop them onto your prepared baking sheets, just like I'm doing. For me, I'm using my hand because my hand is already in the mixture, okay? So I'll just do that. They should be about the size of a golf ball, you know, or a little larger, or the size totally depends on you, okay? But make sure you leave some space in between each of the buns because they will spread out slightly, right? into the preheated oven they go. We'll bake this until they are golden brown and firm to touch, okay? I bake this roughly for about 30-35 minutes. And the timing depends on your oven as well. So that's why I said until they are golden brown. And here they are, fresh out of the oven, our gorgeous coconut rock buns. You need to let them cool on the baking sheet for a few minutes before transferring them to a wire rack to cool completely, okay? And there we have it, our easy, delicious coconut rock buns. Guys, are these beauties not appetizing? It's just perfect. I mean, the texture is exactly what you want in a rock bun. A little crisp, a little chewy, and so satisfying, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with me up to this point. Do not forget to like this video, share, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.